or something. I thought about that. I was like, I don't hate him that much.
Test. You do it.
Hello.
Yeah.
Dude, next show I have to get Full Sing in here.
Yeah, that was really fun when we did it.
I know, dude. I asked him. He's in Pendleton, Camp Pendleton right now, doing marine stuff.
I saw his Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, but he'll be back on the 29th if you want to do another show with him.
Yeah.
We can figure something out. I know he'd love to be back here, dude. He really enjoyed that.
That was awesome.
I know that was probably the most fun show. Like, not except the part where he put his hand down my mouth. That was gross.
Thought it was his foot.
No, I mean, was it? I don't know. Definitely his hand, dude. His foot. That'd be gross.
I think we should just start now. Let's not even have an intro.
Let's go.
Yeah. So this is an online only episode of my show Roller Coaster in the Clouds. We're back with Alex.
Hey, happy to be back.
Who is in, I don't know, Dumont, California or something like that?
Basically, Sacramento, California.
Sacramento. Tell us about Sacramento. What is Sacramento?
You know what? In one word, underrated.
Oh, it's good.
It was good. I think, well, my experience was good, but I did the UC Center Sacramento program. And everyone there either was accosted by a homeless person or had some sort of run-in with some unsavory individual. I ended up being pretty unscathed, but it was crazy actually. We saw these guys. I saw this guy get into a fight outside my apartment. Like, he was dressed in a suit. He was like some congressman's staffer or something.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I forget his name, but it was crazy. Like, I saw he was throwing this guy around, and then he started throwing his phone, computer, and keys of this dude he was fighting on the roof of the Starbucks he was right next to. It was ridiculous. And Sacramento, dude, it's like that all the time.
So why'd you go to Sacramento, for school?
For school, it was an internship, and I'm looking at getting government jobs, some sort of legal work.
Oh, okay.
And the internship, they hooked me up with a really cool thing over the California Air and Resources Board. I was looking at their books. I was looking at their economics and investments branch. That's where I was working.
That's cool.
And it was really fascinating stuff. I tell you, billions of dollars going into these programs. And a lot of them are actually pretty good, but they did get their budget slashed pretty hard recently. There's a huge economic forum that I attended, and their budget is getting pretty cut because it's estimates. It's a pretty heavy estimate. It's going down from $4 bill to $2 bill, but it probably won't be as bad as that estimate. But a lot of the programs are probably going to suffer, but it's a bit of a bummer. But
what's your major again?
Criminology, law, and society.
Oh, okay. So you want to be a lawyer?
Yeah. I was hoping to get some more environmental law experience. I was able to talk to this really cool lady who works for the Department of, I want to call it the Department of Water, but I don't think that's the full name of it. I can't remember the name right now. But she was really cool. She gave me a lot of experience. But more of the story, they don't get paid that much. So maybe time for a career change, but very insightful. And I would actually recommend it.
Yeah, that's cool. I had a friend in middle school. His name was Kabir.
Kabir! That's a strong name.
He moved to Sacramento. And that was the end of Kabir.
Oh, he died?
No.
Sacramento had a really cool bar scene. That was sick. I tell you, have you ever been? I know you're not really a big drinker or anything like that, but the bars in Sacramento, they all had a cool theme. One of my favorites, a place called the Cabin, where it's basically Big Bear Lodge themed. Super cool.
Okay, so I don't drink, but the coolest bar experience I ever had was in Barcelona, and we met with two of our family members who are Austrian, and they are very big into traveling. They basically spend all their money on traveling, so they have this book of the best bars ever to exist.
Whoa.
So they took us to Barcelona, and we went to two amazing bars.
Barcelona.
Yeah, I didn't drink alcohol actually. They were virgin drinks, but
those would actually taste better, I think.
They do, of course.
Yeah.
The first one was really cool because all the drinks were based on movies. So I had
that's sick, dude.
I had the Clockwork Orange,
your favorite,
my favorite movie, and then the other one was awesome. It was a Daniel Craig sponsored bar. It was a James Bond bar.
Dude, in Barcelona?
Yeah, beautiful mahogany. I think it's a speakeasy bar. It's called.
Yeah.
It was just stepping into a Bond movie, and all the drinks were from the movies, like the Vesper.
The Vesper.
From Casino Royale.
Yeah, that ridiculous order he gave to the guy, 2 turns of lemon, a shot of vermouth or whatever.
Yes.
Dude, I've actually been watching a lot of James Bond movies recently. My friend up in the program, Josh, is 30. Guess funny, Josh is an interesting guy. He's like 35 years old. The rest of us are like 20, 21. And that was interesting.
Which ones have you seen recently?
Casino Royale and Skyfall, the two best ones, arguably.
Oh yeah, I really like both of those. I've been begging to watch Skyfall for a while.
Dude, I will watch it with you like right now.
Yeah, let's do it right now.
I will watch it with you right now.
Okay, how do we get to the episodes? I always screw this up. I'm on IMDb.
IMDb's website sucks.
Okay, there is no
reviews.
There is no synopsis. There's loads of reviews. It's very highly rated.
It was pretty good. Is it 9.3?
No.
No.
Okay, so we agree. I did not expect it to be a 9.3 because I watched it first and then I checked IMDb to see. Because I thought it was like good, mainly saved by the ending action scenes.
Yeah. It wasn't the Battle of the Gullet, was it? What was the name of the battle? Battle of.
I thought that was the Battle.
Is that the Battle of the Gullet? Because I get that confused with the one where Rainey's died and this one. I think it is the Battle of the Gullet.
No, that was like Rook's Rest.
Yeah, Rook's Rest, and there's like the one Amond did off screen.
Oh yeah, that.
So yeah, I'm getting confused. I'm confused. I remember I watched the recap, which was actually pretty helpful, but it was funny that you can tell there were certain episodes of season 2 that weren't not even a single scene was included in the recap.
So let's talk about the Daemon battle, because that was like kind of the first thing.
Sick.
Yeah, it was cool. But was that like one of the Lannister twins' heads?
The heads. I was thinking it was like, I don't know if Kevin Lannister is the one on the boat with the sassy pirate.
Isn't it like Tyland and Tybalt or something?
No, like one of them is Kevin is, sorry, that's Tywin's brother. Yeah, something dumb name like that. Tybalt, Tyland. I think, dude, even in comparison to Game of Thrones, I think the characters are so hard to keep track of in House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Because at least in Game of Thrones, the characters are actually pretty interesting.
Yes.
But House of the Dragon, I'm like, dude, I don't know who's who.
Okay, it's Jason and Tyland. So do you think that was Jason's head?
Who was the one? Yeah, that's that guy. That guy's head.
Well, it's the same person. I
but it looks I don't know, the lighting of that, like he's wearing the armor. It doesn't look like he's on the boat or anything. Yeah, and his like bio's really short too. Like he doesn't have a dumb.
Oh, it is Jason's head.
Jason's head. Okay.
So, Tyland has lost his twin.
But he doesn't even know.
Yeah. Okay. So we had that scene, and I was like, okay. I started noticing pretty immediately, like that the dialogue seemed to be quite a bit dumbed down. Like it just seemed worse. It still got like the pretentiousness, where they use like
big words.
Old or big words, but it just felt like nothing was really that deep.
Dude, it reminds me of, like, they think it's so deep is the conversations between the sea snake and his son. Was it?
Yeah.
Aaron of Hull? What's his name?
Alan
of Hull. I don't even remember his name, dude. Like, he does such a nothing burger character. Because, like, even though that scene really did make me laugh, it's like, I did appreciate your mother. And I was like, dude, what are you talking about?
I'm trying to get a synopsis so I can guide our conversation. Just
yeah.
Give me a minute here.
I mean, it's good. I watched the episode basically only a couple hours before I came here, but I did have to cut a little short because, dude, get this, my brother, he's going on a trip to Alaska for his school because he goes to U of O, University of Oregon. And he lost his ID, and he needs that to fly, so we had to go turn the house upside down to see if we can go find it.
So you didn't see the end?
No, I know what happens. I came back. I had I had to speed it up a little bit just to finish it. But the end, I was crazy. I was like, really? Oh no, Jace died. No. But I'm like,
I predicted he would die as soon as he locked his mom up. Which was the dumbest scene, dude, in my opinion.
Yeah, like what? Sorry, you're the Queen's Guard. What the hell are you doing listening to that little brat?
Let's wait.
Okay, you're right.
Because that's the worst part of the
yes,
whole thing.
And that wasn't in the books either, mind you.
I know.
God, who's that dumb dude that George was ripping on? He's
Condal?
Ryan Condal, dude. That dude. Oh my God.
Hold up. This is really annoying. Ad block for YouTube. Okay, this will have to do. So, Oh yeah, okay. We got Aemond, who for some reason is king. That doesn't happen in the book, does it?
I think it does, but I think it's different circumstances, like his brother leaving and stuff. I don't know. I think that's a show invention, but I do think he becomes the king. It's been a while since I've seen the YouTube summary by my goat, Why Create, or who's the other guy?
Like Alt Swift.
Alt Swift, my other goat, bro.
So
I have the book, but I never read it personally. I just never was that interested.
Well, the book's supposed to be pretty boring.
Yeah, it's just like a recollection of like a couple different sources of the Battle of the Dragons. The Dance of the Dragons, and that's why they're really going in with like the fan fiction elements here in House of the Dragon. Oh, dude, Rhaenyra is so stupid this episode, bro. Like she's like, I'm gonna fly in, and like I trust Alicent. I mean, ultimately she's right to trust Alicent, right?
Yeah.
But come on, in what world do you do that?
Okay, Alicent walks into the throne room and her son is sitting there and she's like,
What are you doing?
First thing I was thinking is like everyone kind of looks a bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Like Aemon looked like a little slightly pudgier.
Oh, dude, that's what 2 years will do, man. The guy's probably in Barcelona partying it up. Daniel Craig's bar because he had nothing else to do for 2 years.
Jace looked a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So we get like Helena, and she's in there. Not Helena. What the fuck is her name? Alicent.
Yeah.
She walks in and she's like shocked.
She's like, oh, my boy.
And then she's mad that her son escaped.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, where is Aegon? And in her head she's like, no, I offered up my son to be executed.
Who I don't love at all.
Yeah, because I am virtuous and I am female.
Yeah, they really try to make her look like she's doing a good thing, bro.
She's doing a really unrealistic thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was Aemon maybe, because like he's cool, but if I was his mom, I'd hate him too.
I don't even like buy that there would be no war if like she offered up one of her sons or something.
Yeah, like dude, there's too much. I think there's just too much bad blood. It really couldn't work.
Yeah, they have all these supporters. They have like Otto Hightower, who God knows where he is.
Yeah, they didn't even reveal that. They showed a clip of it.
Are they going to like do this again? Where Otto's just not in 90% of the season.
And that's a shame because he genuinely is probably one of the strongest characters they have in the show. Like the scene where he's yelling at Aegon in what I think is like the episode 2 of season 2 is really great acting from Race. I want to say his name is Race Evans.
Yeah, Rhys Evans.
Rhys Evans, yeah. Or Rafe Evans. Where it's just like, that dude is killing it. And they get rid of honestly, the strongest link in the show for everyone else.
Yeah.
Even though I think Olivia Cook as Alicent is great as always. She's great, but they just don't give her a whole lot to do.
They just ruined her character.
They really did.
It's not really the actress's fault.
Yeah, everyone there is good. I would say every actor, actress, and those in between, if you know, you know, are great.
Yeah, so after this we have a scene I really didn't like.
Oh, you didn't like that scene?
Until the end.
Okay.
I didn't like that they were making Aegon like a really big chump.
Yeah. Well, he is kind of, dude, let's be real, he's kind of a pussy, you know? Like, he's had everything handed to him his entire life.
Yeah, but I feel like this is an opportunity for them to continue, like, building up his pity character.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like they were just making fun of him.
Yeah, he hits, like, the wall. He's like, you know, he hits a little whimper.
And then I did like the end where Larys is like, take us to your queen.
Yeah, Larys was carrying that scene. Like, he was great. That little, like, the little argument between him and Aegon. He was like, this man doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. That was great. Larys Strong is, seriously, I'm glad. Say what you want about that creep. That guy can plan and scheme, okay?
Yeah.
I think he did a great job in that scene, and he was definitely the highlight of it, even though I imagine they're going to escape pretty easily somehow, but...
Okay,
yeah.
but this is the most important part on Dragonstone.
Yeah.
Rhaenyra is, like, told that there's, like, a fleet coming to break their blockade,
Mm-hmm.
and...
yeah, the Triarchy's on its way.
Yeah, led by the trans woman.
Pirate, yeah.
Yeah.
She doing her thing?
Yeah, slay. Literally, she's about to kill people.
Good. I mean, she knows more what she's doing than what's his name? Thailand at this point? Is it Thailand?
Yeah.
Thailand, right?
And well, it's because men get it done.
Fuck off. Yeah.
That was good.
That was
And
so stupid.
So
dude.
Rhaenyra is
Yeah.
like, I was like, okay, finally, Rhaenyra is going to be a good
No.
character again. She's gonna go get something done.
Ooh, Nemo.
What? You didn't
No.
think that she should do anything?
No, like, dude, that's funny. You think she's gonna be a good character?
Well, either way, whether she should go
Yeah.
herself, she should have like had a plan and executed it.
She
But
had
they
no plan, bro.
They immediately locked her down.
Yeah, and that's kind of basically what they've been doing to her the whole show. They've just been locking her in a room.
They did, but see, it was a contrivance to push like a message.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to continue like, and I guess it was slightly redeemed because Jace dies at the end,
Yeah.
which makes it tragic. But they push something that would never happen in this universe unless there was like something really, really extenuating a reason why a king/queensguard would break his oath like that.
Jaime Lannister.
Yeah, like he had a huge reason to do it, but would Queensguard listen to the queen's son to lock the queen in a room? Like, no, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't. Like,
He would
dude,
never do this.
like this random guy. Like, dude, that's your queen. You literally swore an oath that is so like Jaime Lannister broke it, and he's still like he never hears the end of it. You know, he's
They're just
disgraced in front of the
making-
gods and men.
They're making Rhaenyra hard to root for because they
Yeah.
rob her of
Of
like everything
agency.
agency, and they just don't make her feel like a monarch.
Yeah, she's just like I feel like she's like a project manager almost. You know, she's like trying to control his competing personalities, and they just don't respect her.
They really do not. But why do they have to make it so contrived? Where like he locks her.
You
in a
must
room
protect
like
the
a
queen from
child.
herself, and I
And
guess
of course she's with Mysaria, the worst character ever.
dude, that's so funny. Literally in the recap that shows them kissing, I'm like, is that gonna come back?
I
or
thought they would have sex in the room.
I mean, at that point, she earned it, dude. Like your son's like, fuck off. Go run away with your lesbian lover. Have fun.
And what was
Have
that,
fun.
What was that part where she was ripping the dress with a knife? Was that like, oh, I hate being a woman?
She's like, yeah, I hate this dress. I hate being confined to these standards. Like, dude, that's like the least subtle shit I've ever seen in my entire life. And dude, I just watched Disclosure Day, and that shit was so bad.
yeah.
Did you see it?
No, but Spielberg is one of those guys that like
Spielberger, but now, bro.
Spielberg is one of those guys that just won't stop working even though he's past his prime.
For sure. I mean, dude, did you see West Side Story? That shit was buns.
I don't watch new Spielberg movies because he's not making anything great. He's
I know.
just
I was
making
forced to watch
movies.
it in film class.
He's making movies.
He's like AI at this point, bro. He deadass. That movie was
Yeah.
made by AI. Like,
There's very few directors that like were great in the later part. Like Kubrick, I think, was great even towards the end.
even his last movie was awesome.
Yeah, and especially if you just take direction alone, it was definitely as good as what he was making at the beginning of his career. If
And
not,
don't ask Shelley Duvall, dude.
in my opinion, better.
Oh, dude, I was about to ask. Did they make a Barry Lyndon cocktail at the bar you're at?
No, they didn't have.
Oh.
But they did have Clockwork Orange.
That's pretty cool. That was pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I think Nolan. Odyssey. We have to wait and see.
I'm excited, dude. What do you think about
Oppenheimer was
that?
good. Well,
I know the casting. I imagine that's something you're a little
Well, I
interested
think the
in.
casting's ridiculous.
Okay,
I mean, it's obviously ridiculous. That doesn't mean it's not going to be a good movie.
for sure.
Like, first of all, why does Zendaya have to be in everything?
Dude, I don't think I've ever seen her in a role where I'm like, wow, only Zendaya could do
Number
that.
2, Helen of Troy should not be black. You know it's true.
I'm
Don't try
thinking,
to
dude,
act.
she's an actress, right? Like, she's like, she can do whatever she wants. I was like,
Yeah, she can do whatever she wants. But
Yeah.
the director shouldn't like make a really dumb race swap of a character everybody knows to be Greek.
dude,
Why?
that's the funny thing about none of these characters are Greek at all.
Well, they have to be like reasonably related to what you think it is. And especially when it's like he's making a movie that already came out, like
Yeah.
Troy, and everyone has those characters in their mind, so it should be like somewhat.
Well, dude, like, come on,
similar.
Achilles was like Brad Pitt, bro, and that's like the whitest dude ever. You know what I mean? Like, who
Well,
cares?
he was a really good Achilles.
Yeah.
The problem with that movie was like the dialogue mainly, but the movie's actually good. It's quite underrated. Like I think it can still be a very good film. It's just weird they doing that.
The one thing that I'm interested in is like, are you gonna make Elliot Page Achilles? That's what I've heard.
I thought that is what.
I'm like, is that confirmed? Because I'm like, that actually is really bad casting. Because I don't know if like the thing in the story is like, oh, Achilles actually is just a scrawny guy who just is strong. I always thought Achilles was pretty buffly burly dude.
Okay, so it's not confirmed.
Yeah.
So explain to us why Elliot Page would be a bad Achilles.
Because Achilles is a big, buff, burly dude, and Elliot Page is like super scrawny, bro. I'm like, that's just bad casting. And plus, like, honestly, same thing with Zendaya. I don't think I've ever seen anything where Elliot Page was really good in, right? Like, I don't think I've seen something he was like.
Well, how about that other actress?
The other actress who remain unnamed. No, same thing.
What has Elliot Page been in? I just remember Ellen Page.
Yeah.
What?
I think Elliot Page, when she did the transition, was in Umbrella Academy, which fucking sucked. I always thought that show sucked, personally.
I don't even know what that is.
Right? It was some boring Netflix show about a comic. Like, they're basically superheroes and some shit. I remember watching that thing where they went back in time, and then the girl's like, "Did I have to go to the civil rights protest?" I'm like, dude, that shit already happened. That you guys already won that. So it's like, why would you do that?
Huh.
You know, I thought that was kind of dumb. And there's like some JFK shit. I don't know, but I really Ellen or Elliot Page has never really been great at anything. Like Zendaya.
I heard her talk about all this stuff about like what it means to be a man, and I was like, what? What's going on?
What do you say?
He/she, guy, girl, I don't care. I'll have sex with any of them. Okay. Let's make this very PC.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't pigeonhole me as a bisexual. I'm straight, but
we're straight for the right amount of price. I mean,
yeah,
the right price.
To be woke, I'll say that
I'm like dark woke, bro.
Guy, girl, Ellen, Elliot, whatever it is,
whatever you want to call him.
That now we're objectifying, but it's a man.
I'm like, hey, as long as he is in Achilles, bro, I'm sorry, that would be horrific casting. Like, you could have her, I don't know, maybe be Patroclus or some other character, maybe a member of Odysseus' crew. That's another thing.
How about a background character?
I'm about to say, I haven't really seen Elliot in anything.
Anyway, okay, this video where Elliot is like talking about what it means to be a man, and she's like crying and all this stuff, and she's like talking about how she had to discover her masculinity. I'm like, what? How can
just
you
go to
talk about
go
this?
to the gym, dude. I don't know.
Just talk about what it means to be.
Play Clash Royale and you'll understand.
No, don't you think all Elliot can talk about is what it is to be trans?
Well, I mean, I guess that's like a kind of more transitional period. And now she's like he's like trying to be like a man.
Everything she was saying was incorrect.
Oh, what do they say?
I don't remember the exact thing, but I remember cringing in embarrassment.
Well, it's like, I mean, he doesn't really know how to be, like, doesn't know what a man is, because he's just trying to figure it out.
And I'm not saying you have to be macho and, as you say, go to the gym. I'm not talking about that. I'm just
saying, I haven't been in the gym in so long.
I would say, like, I don't think men or women, like, deliberate this much on their own gender.
I don't know. I just feel like people have gotten so hung up on gender recently that everyone is just, like, focusing hard. And I'm like, dude, don't you have better shit to do? Like, I don't know. Like, don't you just want to go watch the Odyssey or some shit? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of work, and it's really not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Just do what you want to do. I don't know. It's just do what you want to do, bro.
I'll only see Odyssey if it comes with a free sex change afterwards.
Dude, I mean, talk to Donnie T, man. Maybe hook you up.
That's funny.
Dude, I mean, what was I about to say? I feel like, you know what they're calling Lupita Nyong'o as Helen of Detroit?
Oh, it's Helen of Detroit.
Helen of Detroit.
That's so funny.
I'm like, dude, that's so fucked up, bro.
But it's like, let's be honest. It should not be like this. You can't race swap like clearly non-black
historically non-black
slash iconic. Forget his history. It's just an iconic character.
I mean, dude, it's what they did with Cleopatra, right? That was crazy because Cleopatra is Egyptian. She's not black.
She wasn't even Egyptian.
She wasn't Egyptian?
She was ethnically Greek.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, but also, I mean, Cleopatra was a real person. Helen of Troy was just like some made-up character Homer just fucking got high off one time and came up with. Like, honestly, you can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, she was Macedonian Greek.
Wow. So, yeah, she was definitely not black.
Yeah, she wasn't.
So Jada Smith, you need to fix that.
If you really want to like make her darker and make her like, like kind of like, olive tone or like slightly darker, like okay, fine, but it's just, and it's not only the race swap, it's the whole like, oh, we're now claiming this as ours when it's not. And like the Egyptian government like put out a statement like,
yeah, the Egyptian government was pissed, like, hey, I'm sorry, but that's not the truth at all.
Yeah, and it's only done as like a cudgel. It's not done for a good reason. They just want to piss people off and get
eyes on things.
Okay, good. I'm always paranoid we're not recording, but we are recording.
I know, this is important shit. We gotta talk about it.
Yeah, we went off the...
Dude, I know. That's always we do. We always come back around, though. I was about to say, what do you think of Matt Damon as Odysseus? Matt Damon!
Is he in...
He's Odysseus.
Odysseus was... Let me just see the...
The main guy of the Odyssey, the guy's, journey's about him. His name's like Odysseus, Odyssey,
Oh, he's the one played by Sean Bean?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah. See, I've seen the movie, but I can only...
that movie's really good, by the way. The original.
Like it.
The original. Yeah.
I can only match the faces of the actors because I'm not a huge
name
buff
guy
on the actual story.
Yeah. I read the story. It's actually pretty good, but that's going to be interesting. But like Matt Damon, I mean, he does good work, But I'm like, oh, Matt Damon.
How about they should do Matt Smith?
Dude, get Matt Smith more work right the fuck now. Like, that dude is great as
here's my big problem
Damon, dude.
With the first episode of season 3.
Lay it on me.
To me, it was largely saved by the action and the death of Jace, and I saw them retracing the same mistakes as season 2. The over reliance on like gender politics. And also not having Damon in virtually anything.
Dude, yeah, he was like one and done. Like, I was like, where is Damon at? Because it was cool, and they were like the most hype part of the show, like where the North pulled up with Damon, and then it's just like where.
Oh, and the other problem is Otto wasn't there. The other problem was like Helena was just continuing this junk arc that I'm not interested in anymore.
I know.
So there were multiple things that I've seen that like, oh, they're just continuing this, and if they do, I don't see how this is going to be a good or a great season. But as its own, like, if we just judge this as a wonton or dumpling sitting in its own sauce, it was pretty good. Mm-hmm. But it's not a 9.3. That's ridiculous. It's just people are so starved when they see, like, a good Game of Thrones thing. They're like, oh, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
But if it came out in, like, season 2 of Game of Thrones, like peak Game of Thrones, they're like, oh, this is fucking shit.
Yeah. I'd agree. I think people just want it to be good so bad. They want House of Dragon to be good because there is great stuff there. George laid the groundwork for you guys.
Yeah.
And honestly, it comes out. I was like, it's good. Like you said, I think the final action scene was great. We were really starved for that season 2. But dude, the stuff with what's the girl with the dumb face? Not Helena.
Oh God, we gotta talk about this lady.
Yeah.
What's up with her face?
Dude,
let's talk about that.
Dude, when they showed in the recap, I was like, dude, I need to talk to Nima about this stat. Because her face, and she sees sheep stealer, like, bro.
I'm sorry. Like, what's the other actress that makes, like, weird faces? Not Keira Knightley.
I think it is Keira Knightley. Because you've seen the TikToks of the guy, right?
That
where he's
guy's
like,
disturbing me at this
That
point.
guy cracks me up every time. He does the same joke every time, but I still laugh at it.
He has a beard.
Yeah.
Bothers me. And he's doing an impression of a woman.
And it's
like
very
weird.
Similar. I have to look. It's very similar to Keira Knightley, like shockingly so.
Except she's not a good actress, really.
Honestly, I mean, I haven't seen her in Pride and Prejudice, so I guess I can't say. That's like, I guess, the one movie people point to.
What
like,
about Pirates?
Dude, I always thought she was good in that. She was like serviceable, I didn't think she was like insane or like really good or like really bad. She was like, she was competent.
She's really pretty.
Yeah, she's really pretty. I would say the same thing with Orlando Bloom. He's competent. I didn't see him. I was like, wow, this guy is great. The only real star, there's like 2 real stars of the show, is, obviously Captain Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp, and Bill Nighy as Davy Jones.
Well, you don't think Barbarossa?
Oh my God, you're right, dude.
Or Barbossa, not Barbarossa.
Barbossa. What's his name? The actor's name?
Invasion of the Soviet Union.
Yeah, Barbarossa. Yeah. And of course, sorry, what's Jeffrey Rush as?
He's a great actor. That guy.
Dude, thank you for reminding me. I cannot believe I was not about to say that because those three, one for every movie. One's one's great. And man, everyone else is also good. Those movies are so underrated.
I know why they had to bring Barbosa back because like the movie doesn't really work without him.
It doesn't, because dude, when he gets like seriously, his acting in the first the Curse of the Black Pearl, when he gets shot, it's like I feel cold, and it just the emotions that filter through his face in just a couple seconds. You're so good. Or you better stop believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. Yeah. You're in one. Like, dude!
You better stop believing in ghost stories. What? Miss Swan.
You're
in one.
Well, he thinks it's like Miss Turner at the time because she has the gold piece, right? So he thinks that she is Bootstrap Bill's daughter.
Yeah. And then they start playing the song where they're scrubbing the boat.
Yeah, the decks dun 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 dun.
That to me is like what Disney is at its best. How could they make an original movie like that and yet
off a ride?
They can't make anything anymore.
Well, they can make Jungle Cruise.
They can't make any like original content.
Oh my God, we got to finish the Game of Thrones thing, but we also have to talk about after that Mandalorian and Grogu. You saw it, right?
No. Here's why. I'm not seeing it because I don't want to contribute to the box office.
The box office is so laughable.
I'll see it on Disney Plus.
Or you just pirate it, dude.
I'll see it on Disney Plus.
Dude, the box office is so laughable. Like Dave Filoni literally was like, "Why did my movie? I spent $1 billion on this."
Okay, I'm vindicated on Dave Filoni. I've been saying since the beginning, where everyone was like, "He's the Messiah. He's going to defeat Kathleen Kennedy." I was like, "No, listen,
he's an acolyte."
Listen, yeah. Not only that, it's just he peaked when he had George helping him.
He had George Lee jacking him off.
Everything else he's made has been like somewhat mediocre. They've had high moments.
Ahsoka.
Yeah, God, Ahsoka. I mean, I don't bother watching it, but I've seen clips and I know what the story is, and it's
dude, it was so mid. Like I watched it right before I came to school, and I was like, "Wow, this is the last thing I'm doing with my time right before I join uni is I'm watching fucking Ahsoka."
Oh, and he's the opposite of George, where instead of killing everybody, he just can't let anyone go.
Yeah. Like, so everyone gets stabbed in the chest, but no, you can live.
It's gonna be the year 2048, and we'll get like the Ahsoka film
or the Sabine Wren show.
Yeah, the chronology of Sabine Wren.
Dude.
What's Zeb?
Oh yeah, that's funny. He was like, I was talking to a homie at the program. Shout out Blake. Talking about fucking, it was Glup Shido Cameo Fest. Like, dude, it was ridiculous. Like, even Embo showed up, which was cool. Embo was badass.
Embo, yeah.
Yeah, but it was like, dude, Embo. You know what? Speaking of Glup Shidos, he made a cameo in his own fucking movie.
Dave.
He was he was like a rebel pilot, and like Sigourney Weaver was like talking to him, be like, "Yo, bomb that shit." He's like, "Copy that."
What, he liked Alien as a kid, so he put her in the movie.
Dude, Sigourney Weaver was sleepwalking through that movie. I was like, dude, girl, please try. They
probably paid her like $2 million.
Dude, yeah, they paid her nothing, bro.
How long was she in the film?
Dude, she was in the film for like the very beginning, and then like the very end, and like a slight bit in the middle.
Hey, I respect that. She got paid like $1 million a minute or something.
Yeah, she did not give a fuck, dude. It was so funny. She's like, you get the Empire guy. Did you do it, Mando? Mando, that's not by the book. That's literally who her character was. But I respect you for doing it. That's it. Okay. And not to mention, dude, Rhoda the Hutt. Could have been cool.
Oh, I saw that. Let me see that.
Yeah, Jeremy Allen White, dude, he has there's like the line reading. I think that's the one thing he did pick up from George. The clunky dialogue. Like there's like one line I remember. I saw it with Sarah, funnily enough. And
it's a buff Hutt.
Yeah.
I sent Sarah a text. She didn't respond.
Yeah, she hates you.
Did she really?
No, not really. Oh. No, she's been like telling me she's been like super busy at her new job.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the buff Hutt. I don't know. That's hard to pull off.
Yeah, I mean, he actually was a pretty good fighter, bro. He was cool, but
this was my favorite.
Oh, from Clone Wars, the one where Obi-Wan fakes his death or some shit.
I'm not one to.
No, that's not what that. That's what Zero the Hutt.
I'm not one to decry like racism on this show, but this was like a a total caricature of a black woman.
Dude, the Huts actually, same thing. People, Zero got a big clit.
This woman was like, she was like,
Yeah,
all the time, and she was
yeah,
like,
she's from the Louisiana Bayou, so yeah, we're just gonna hella black coat her, dude. They did the same thing with Zero the Hutt, but he's like gay, because they based him off Truman Capote, and he's a famous writer.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, and he was like, dude, he was like a huge gay stereotype.
Was Truman Capote a homosexual?
Yes, the biggest.
Oh, okay.
Because he wrote a really famous book called In Cold Blood. And it was also Breakfast at Tiffany is also him. And
wait a minute. Oh, he wrote it.
He wrote it.
He wasn't in it.
He wasn't in it. He wrote it. Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Breakfast at Tiffany's has a wonderful performance by Mickey Rooney.
Mickey Rooney is great in everything.
Yeah, he played a Japanese man who was a landlord, and it was so funny, and it was really racist, but it was like,
what was the time,
racist.
dude, bro?
It was funny racist.
Same thing with like RDJ, like that shit can work, bro. Spit that shit out, man.
No, the racism is fine as long as it's a joke.
Like, dude, yeah, if you're honestly, man, if you're using it as like a joke and maybe just like, I feel like it can work if you're not like being hateful about it. You know what I mean? Like South Park is so good at that.
And we talked about Sigourney Weaver's phoning it in. This guy was only in it for like 2 minutes, and he gave it his all. He was just like at the top of the staircase, and like, you haven't paid your rent yet, and he had like slits in his eyes.
Bro, that reminds me when you've seen some of the older James Bonds, right?
Oh yeah, that and like Dr. No.
Or I think it was to You Only Live Twice. It was when they made James Bond Japanese. Like they gave him cosmetic surgery or like little makeup to make Sean Connery.
That one was one of the worst.
Yeah, it was really bad.
In Dr. No, I really liked Dr. No, but almost all the Asians, at least the villain, was playing I think a half Chinese person, but he was just fully white and he had slits.
Really? I thought Dr. No was actually an Asian actor. I didn't know that much.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That makes sense. The 60s were like, yeah, we're not going to put an Asian guy in our film.
But see, I'm very observant. Like, I was like noticing, like, these people seem a little bit different. Like, I was like, they don't seem Asian to me. And I searched it up, and they're like all not Asian.
Oh, like, was the meaning coleslaw at the evil villain lair a giveaway?
Coleslaw.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Is that a giveaway too?
That was funny.
Yeah.
We went way off.
I know. We may have to go back to.
Let's go back.
Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back to that.
So then we're in the gullet.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what I like. I like Corliss, and I
he's
think
a
if he
highlight.
Died at the end. That the show's gonna be really missing a lot of people that were good, because Jace was cool.
They didn't give him a whole lot to do. Poor old JC.
I know, but I liked his
presence.
Him too. Allison's been destroyed. Rhaenyra's just like a non-character.
Allison's a ruined cougar. It sucks.
If Corliss is dead, I mean, what is there? Alan of Hull?
Dude, seriously, those scenes like the bastard boys just hanging out. I'm like, that was literally where I was like, dude, get me the camera away from these guys.
And why was the witch there?
Dude, yeah, when she showed up, I was like, what the fuck are you doing here?
With her retarded accent, she was like, I'm
Hello?
a witch.
No, you gotta do the Irish accent you were doing earlier.
I can't even impersonate her.
Hello?
What's her name? Alice?
Yeah, Alice Rivers.
I'm a barn owl. That's what she says.
Dude, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? You literally did nothing for the last show either. Just all you did was like troll Damon, made him think about like, dude, you gotta be more thoughtful and shit. And like that's all she did. And, like, why are you here? Why are you here?
Yeah, Damon was like, I had a dream where I had sex with my mom, and she's like, I'm a barn owl. Lots of non sequiturs.
Yeah, literally, bro. And she was like, I'm like, yeah, and Millie Alcock was back. Shout out, Supergirl comes out this week.
Yeah,
and that's probably gonna be fucking. The reviews are not so great.
Well,
we have to talk about that too after. I think we gotta finish the show. Supergirl.
I don't know anything about that.
No one does.
I like the actress. I thought she was a much superior Rhaenyra for sure.
Yeah.
Both in character and in acting. I think Emma Darcy at this point, she's just making lots of face shapes.
She was like low-key pissing me off as soon as she stepped on the screen because she was just like, Alicent is gonna do it. Alicent's gonna do it. We're gonna end the war. Get on my dragon. And like, and then she was like, it's like, dude, are you fucking serious? You're the queen. You can't get out there and ride around.
That's not
Have
the
you played
main
chess?
Problem, though.
What's the main problem?
Is that, I mean, you're saying, like, it's right that she believes her.
Dude, it's like...
But the main problem is, like, this whole situation is kind of, like, contrived and dragged out.
Super.
forever.
Another thing I was thinking about was the teleportation they do, especially last season. Like, how do you mean Allison just ends up magically on Dragonstone?
Well, let's not talk about season 2 again. We freaking beat the crap out of that horse.
Well, I think it's important we set a little context for season 2, especially the ending, as it leads into this episode. Because the whole thing, Allison TP's back to King's Landing, and Aemon's like, "Where were you, mother?" She's like, "I was in the Kingswood," and I'm like,
that was fair because the freaking season ended.
Yeah.
We waited 2 years.
Then it worked. It worked.
Technically, it could have been 2 years real time.
Yeah, as it should be, bro. Because dude, the time thing, like, it should have taken you like months to get to Dragonstone, or like at least like a good couple weeks.
We gotta talk about the kiss. What do you think about that?
Creepy, but I think it works.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. In fact, I was.
You're like kind of hard.
Yeah.
You're like.
No, but I saw a meme where it's like everyone in the fandom, when Jaime and Cersei kiss, they're like, "Yay!" Or when who are the other incestuous people?
Oh, Jon and Daenerys.
Yeah, they were like, "Yeah, that's hot," including me. I was like, "Yes."
Yeah, everyone was kind of down for it.
Yeah, that was amazing. And then we see Aemond kiss his mother, and we're like, "No."
I think it's the age, always the age difference thing. That the fact that, yo, this lady pushed out you, and now you're like macking on. Like, the kiss on the lips was so uncomfortable, and I think it was so well acted, especially by Olivia Cook, who nailed just the uncomfortability. Like, her eyes, the way her eyes were moving and just looking were so well done. But I just think, it's so deliciously creepy and makes you just hate Aemond, Like, I think they really do a good job of setting, like, yo, Aemond fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Even though he does mog hella.
Yeah, he mogs, but like I said, he kind of got bloated in this episode, I think.
He's like kind of comically evil, I thought. Like, the first scene he pulls the maester out of bed is like...
What do you think the purpose of the kiss was? Do you think that it was like more power, or does he actually lust for his mother?
I think he really, really lusts for his mother. He's got... dude, you remember that one scene?
He lusts for his sister, too, and they look nothing alike.
Dude, but I think he's got more mommy issues than he does sister issues. Like, remember let's go back to season 2 again, Beat the Dead Horse, where he's in the brothel with the lady.
Yeah.
He was like just petting his hair, like being all motherly to him.
Yeah, that was... I liked that.
Yeah, well, you liked it where the part we set up Baron, like, just straight dong, dude. And I was like, wow, doing full frontal, good for you, bro. I guess, being confident in your body. I mean, he does look great. And he also has he's just got hella family issues. Like, he wants to be his uncle, too. He's like, I love my uncle. He's so cool. So I have to kill him to be cooler than him.
Yeah, but I respect that.
Yeah. I think
cool.
The mom, he just has such mommy issues. Because, dude, Allison is a shit mother. They literally established that.
I know. She's like the worst mother of all time.
Ooh, her or Cersei? I think probably more her, actually, because her kids end up doing more damage.
You know the biggest problem with Allison being a bad mother? I don't view her relationship with Rhaenyra as like strong enough to justify what she's
done.
Doing.
Yeah.
Like, they really didn't build it up enough. Like, they were only friends for like 4 episodes?
Like, yeah, and like they're like little kids and shit.
And then everything seemed like down from there, and they seemed like they hated each other, and it seemed natural they'd want to kill each other, and then maybe they regret it after.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like, dude, like, the fact that Allison made Rhaenyra, like, let's go back all the way back to season 1. Like, made Rhaenyra walk up the steps after she was just gave birth and was like bleeding everywhere. Like, dude, you don't come back from that. I'm sorry. Like, that was just a unique brand of cruelty. But like, now they're trying to convince us, like, the lesbian ship is still possible. But I'm ridiculous. Like, I don't buy it.
They're not lesbians. I don't care what the show says. And freaking Rhaenyra, you know what would turn you straight if you're a lesbian is having sex with Mysaria.
Yeah, I'd
figure turn you off to women.
That was funny that they actually showed that, like, in the recap. I'm like, dude, that better be really fucking important.
Oh God, I didn't watch. Skip the recap,
dude. It was like they gave that whole scene. I was like, what?
No, that probably means they're gonna bring it back.
Yeah, I was like, so are you gonna go on the lesbian angle, or is that for her and Mysaria, or is it's like, are Allison and Rhaenyra gonna ride off into the sunset, Thelma and Louise style, or like what the like on the dragon this time? like what's going on, man?
Okay, let's go back to dragons.
Okay, the coolest part of the show, sheep stealer.
By coolest, you mean least cool?
Dude, his design is cool, but what they end up
you
doing
mean his design.
But also, what the fuck? What's the dumb face girl?
I think that's Bela.
Bela. Yeah, it is Bela. And I'm like, dude, seriously, when she was like fucking around with the dragon, she's like, calm sheep stealer. Calm. I'm like, dude, burn this bitch.
That was really annoying. And
she just left her there. I love that thing. And she's like, had that dumb expression the whole time, like.
Yeah, dumbest face in TV right now.
Yeah.
So she gets the dragon and she like flies back and she sees the whole battle going on, and she's like, I gotta go help.
I gotta go help with my just dragon I just fucking bought off Wish.
Yeah, but they don't really know she has a dragon, so they think she's an enemy.
Yeah.
Then a bunch of stuff happens, and we basically have... Well, it cuts away from all that, but... Oh, yeah, Sheepstealer just attacking the Valerian ships, which I thought was hilarious. I was like, this Balo character is so bad.
So bad.
She abandons the kids she was sworn to protect multiple
Literally.
times to, like, I don't know.
Run down a hill.
Go on a jolly with Sheepstealer and try to get a dragon.
Or, mind you, there's like, literally the fucking mountain tribes up in the Vale. They could have, dude, they really could have chopped their ass up. Like, it could have been very bad. But the plot saved her ass, right?
So
no Nettles, that's another thing.
Yeah, they got rid of Nettles. We'll talk about that. But so yeah, she like flies around and she's destroying Valerian ships, which I was laughing. Like, this character is just a disaster.
Literally, dude.
She's
just a hot mess.
She's selfish. She makes these dumb faces. She's probably gonna get Jace killed, which I was thinking she would. Then it cuts away for a bit, and we have like the Corliss's ship with Alan, and he's being chased by a beautiful woman with a big jaw.
you got it out for this lady. What's even is her name?
Shirako Lohar.
Bro,
right?
There's no way you remember that.
Yeah, Shirako Lohar.
I was like, wow, she got a very defined face. She was like, I think she gives Keira Knightley a run for her money.
Oh God! Do not compare her with Keira Knightley.
Well, just like the guy, the guy who does like the faces.
Oh yeah,
like that.
It gives that guy a run for his money.
Maybe. Oh Jesus.
And Tylan has been cucked because he's kind of a cuck character.
Yeah, he's just kind of lame. He's just been lame forever.
I don't like when they do twins in like media where they are exactly the same.
Yeah.
Usually it's too confusing. And so yeah, Tylan's like in the back seat, and then she rams, wink wink, Corliss.
Dude, she's had a hate boner for Corliss this entire episode. She's like, I need to destroy Corliss.
And then they burn his house.
Oh, so they ended up, so they put up to his house and shit.
Yeah, and I was like, really, Corliss didn't like post a few ships there to like defend his house?
Yeah.
It's okay, whatever.
And the plot has to happen, right?
Yeah, the plot has to happen, and he's looking at his ship, and he gets rammed in the fucking ass by Shirako Lohar.
Yeah, she's a come from behind kind of gal.
Yeah, literally. And yeah, so they fight for a bit, and then Corliss gets dropped in the water, and we don't know if he's dead.
Oh, he's not
really
gonna die yet.
He's not dead.
He's not gonna die.
Because if he dies, there's like very few characters I actually want to see anymore.
I know. That's what my dad was saying. Like, he really is like, dude, I watched it. Like, there's no one to root for, really.
Yeah.
Because everyone kind of sucks, except Damon, who's just the go. Like, he knows he sucks too. That's the funny thing. Like, that's
why you have to be interesting.
Yeah, and he's interesting, and he knows. Like, yeah, I'm an asshole. I know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you like them or not. It matters if they're interesting. You want to see more of them.
Very true. And I don't see more of Rhaenyra. I don't really care about Alicent. Aemon's kind of cool, but he's just kind of, I don't know. He doesn't really do a whole lot.
He gets outwitted by his mother, but who sends the message to the army and says like, "Don't come."
Yeah, just crazy work. Yeah.
Anyway, so
that guy was mogging. He did like Westerosi coke.
Who?
Remember I think it was her brother at the Hightower host.
Oh, it was like Gwen, not Gwen, like Garland or something.
No, I think it was Gwen, or Gwen.
Gwen is the one with
the cuck maker. Dude, that guy is the worst character. It is. He has a dumb name. The Kingmaker. He has a dumb name, bro. Sir.
Kristen Cole.
Kristen Cole. Fuck that guy.
CC,
dude. He's so annoying. He's like so pessimistic and sad, all because he got played by young Rhaenyra. Like, dude, that sucks, bro. But like, get over yourself. Like, dude, you got to have sex with Millie Alcock. Wow, what a bummer. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he's like an honorable guy. And he's like, and then that's what's like, what a cunt. And even like Allison's like, whoa, dude. Like, whoa, dude.
You don't use that word anymore.
I know, unless you're British, bro, and you're not.
Yeah. What do you think's worse, cunt or dick?
Cunt for sure.
Yeah.
It's just an ugly word, you know, like. Just like, I don't think, like, no matter if I ever got into an argument with one, I don't think I'd ever could call her like, yo, you're a cunt. Like, that's something I'm like, yo, you're a dick. I can't call you dick all day. Like, a cunt, like, is crazy.
I wonder what % of husbands have called their wives cunts. Surely privately it's at least 70%.
Privately, or like they thought it, probably a lot.
Yeah, thought or said privately. I'd say 70%.
Like especially Dana fucking White, bro. You know Dana White?
He has a wife?
Dude, yeah, he slapped the shit out of her on camera.
When?
On camera? I think a couple years back. Like, Dana White's a piece of shit, dude. Even though, I'll tell you what, I don't know if you're a big UFC guy, but the UFC last card at the White House was actually pretty fucking good.
It was really good.
It was really
the
good.
End fight was beautiful.
Dude, yeah.
See, I wasn't really
Rip Chama, though, I was sad.
Huh?
Rip Chama, I was sad.
Who's
Pereira,
Chama?
he's Pereira. Alex Pereira.
I don't know too much about UFC.
Oh, he's like the big Brazilian guy. He fought the Frenchman. That guy's
that
name,
was
I
the
don't
one
know.
fight I didn't pay attention to. What was the guy's name that lost the last fight?
Oh, I actually don't remember. Can you look that up?
Yeah.
So no, dude, I had to peace out during the last fight because I actually wanted to go pack up and camp up in Yosemite that week. But I remember that fight was good. I think I came at the very end of it.
Oh, Topuria.
Topuria. Oh my God, yeah,
That
Topuria
guy-
versus Justin Gaethje. Justin
Gaethje
Gaethje.
or whatever.
That was a great fight because Topuria he's
better-
lethal.
He's the better fighter and the better athlete.
Mhm.
It's just the other guy was bigger and had a durability to him.
He had a crazy chin.
Is rare. Yeah, chin. The rare to see. I compare it to boxing because I'm really a fan of boxing, like classic boxing. I haven't seen much UFC.
Sugar Ray, you know.
Yeah, Sugar Ray, but Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, George Foreman,
Yeah.
Evander Holyfield. I've seen lots of the old.
Evander Holyfield. That's a crazy fool, Mr. Ear.
Yeah. So I prefer boxing because I'm not a big fan of the whole kicking and like the going on the ground.
That
and
is kind of
wrestling.
the downfall of the UFC right now. Because there's a lot of guys from Dagestan.
Yeah.
The Dagestani fighters. Like everyone says, like, send your kid 2-3 years to Dagestan and forget. You probably heard about
You're
that.
worried about them taking our jobs.
Dude, taking the fighter jobs 100% because all they do is just shoot takedowns and go insane in grappling. They're damn good at it, but does not make a very interesting fight to watch. I tell you what. Even
Yeah.
Sean Strickland to a certain degree, even though
But this whole fight event was actually
Really
very
good,
There was
yes.
a lot of knockouts.
it was like I think it was all KOs or TKOs for every fight.
I think it was a great event, but the concept was classless. It was like way too consumer. I don't think the White House should be used for mass consumer events.
Well, that's Trump's game, you know. He's
Yeah,
a businessman. That's what
I
he fucking
know,
does.
but-
Even, you know, not a very classy guy.
I liked the fights, but I didn't like the venue. As cool as it was, I think power should be like revered.
Yeah. I don't know, it's like almost untouchable. Now you kind of just bring the people there. And it's like, I mean, I understand that. It's like you kind of bring, like, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, would the founding fathers like, yo, yeah, have a boxing tournament in our backyard?
Yeah, it's like, what would John Adams think? Of
Yeah.
this?
And plus, dude, like, literally all the people who pulled up in the front rows were like millionaires and billionaires. And
Well,
even trillionaires.
That makes sense. I mean, you can't have the mass crowds there.
I don't know, man. I think you should let the people come watch their stupid blood sport.
Yeah, they can watch it from 50 miles away.
You're classist, dude.
No, I know the people. The people go crazy. They don't respect the White House. It was already bad enough.
Neither does Trump, bro.
Yeah, I know. It was already bad enough they turned it into a consumer event. If you have like a bunch of, rowdy,
The rowdy, unwashed
rednecks-
masses.
Yeah, rednecks there or any other.
That
people,
is the
they would
UFC
just
biggest
screw
fan
it
base,
up.
dude. Dude, seriously, the UFC was low-key a huge propaganda arm of Donald Trump's election, bro. Because, like, Trump was pulling up to all
Yeah, that
the...
was smart.
Dude, I'll tell you, yeah, credit where credit is due. That was a smart move by T. Wizzle.
Yeah, but I want him to do that rather than put it in the backyard
Hmm.
on the south lawn. That makes more sense. That's fine. Anyway, let's get back to the Battle of the Gullet. So
Yeah.
Corlys goes in the water. Then Alan, which I like this scene, it makes him a character finally. It was like Alan sticks up for his father and he jumps on Mrs. Shirako Lohar and he beats the crap out of her.
Finally.
And she dies.
She died?
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't see that part.
It was amazing. Because we don't have to continue with this.
Yeah, no more mud wrestling. No more mud wrestling.
You know the actor/actress is a YouTuber?
Yeah, you told me. What's her name? Like Sarah? No, I was about to say Sarah Hess.
No, it's Abigail Thorne.
Abigail Thorne.
They were just like,
wow.
Yeah, we watched this lady. Let's put her on the show.
Wow, that's kind of embarrassing. Give you like 2 episodes where you basically don't do anything and then you just die.
Well, they tried to make that character like very cool, but she didn't come off as cool, and
she just came off as kind of a dick. Like,
yeah, but not only that, like this last scene, she was just like screaming stuff on a boat, and I couldn't really understand what she was saying the whole time. And then she died. Okay, but no
more of that.
The big moment, and this was actually kind of sad. But
yeah.
Even though I saw it coming, Jace dies.
Mm-hmm. The arrow.
Well, it's a W for Targaryen eugenics because now all her kids are blonde and like Daemon's kids.
Well, there's a certain someone who owns a certain dragon. It begins with S and ends with Eep Stealer, who is not blonde.
Well, that's not her kid.
No, it's the Valerians, right? And she's like, that is Daemon's daughter.
Yeah, but she's not in the line for the throne.
No, but she's still a Targaryen. And she's got black hair. Yeah. And black skin.
She's a Targaryen, yeah, but I'm saying she's not in like the direct line of succession.
Okay.
Because of Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like, now Rhaenyra's heirs aren't bastards anymore.
Does she even have another heir? Like,
don't her and Daemon have like 3 kids?
It's like another kid somewhere, right? Like, yeah, like they're all young.
Yeah, they're young, and they do inherit the throne.
Yeah,
right? Eventually.
This guy, like, he ends up taking. He's like, yo, I hate dragons, low-key.
Because Rhaenyra's seed and Daemon's seed are passed down to the Mad King, right? That line is from her.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, that's a bit down the line. We can talk about that. And yeah, so the one thing that confused me about Jace's death is the dragon was hit with one of those, like...
Bolts
with a rope on it, and it was... I think it was weighed down by the ballista, but I don't know if a dragon could be weighed down by a ballista. However...
Well, isn't his dragon a bit younger?
It was younger, but the dragon gets weighed down and actually like goes in the water and starts drowning, and I was like, oh,
bro, y'all drowned a dragon?
Yeah, the dragon started drowning, and I was like, oh, that's kind of sad. That's like his pet. And then I had forgotten about Jace, and then he just gets shot with a bunch of arrows.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh. He kind of died with duty, though, even though the whole situation of how he got there is very contrived. Locking his mother up doesn't make sense.
Disrespectful young lad. You don't do that to your mom.
Yeah, but he wouldn't even be able to, even if you wanted to.
Like, yeah, what do you mean the king? Dude, you're the Queen's Guard and you do that.
It's
seriously
a bad writing decision they could have accomplished in a different way.
One of many, I'd say.
Yeah, it makes Rhaenyra look weak again.
Yeah, they always make her look weak, but they're trying to like, even though she has like really cool lines, like, I may have the feeble body of a woman, but I have the heart of the king.
Oh, that was a little cringe.
Yeah, like, I mean, it sounded good coming from her. I think she.
It would be less cringe if the scenario wasn't so contrived.
Yeah, I'd say that. Like, I think she delivered it well, but I think it's very hits the thing on the fucking nose, and you've kind of been doing that this whole show.
I guess they're trying to do like Eowyn in Lord of the Rings, but Return of the King, where it's like, I'm no man.
Yeah, that was fucking baller, by the way. Like, that worked.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's like, and they did that in like 2 movies, and Rhaenyra has been basically got her own show, and I'm just like, she gets constantly undercut and does nothing about it.
Whose show is this?
It's basically the Rhaenyra show. Like, the blacks are so skewed.
The blacks?
The blacks, yeah, the blacks and the greens.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
You know, maybe they should work on that title a little bit. But it's basically so skewed in the blacks' favor. Like, you know, like, oh, the blacks are so nice. Rhaenyra's so noble. And the greens, like, yeah, you have fucking Rapester McGee, guy who kisses his mom, the hanging all the rat catchers, and the only really bad guy in the blacks is Daemon.
The rat catchers.
Yeah, the rat catchers. Hang all the rat catchers and let's torture everybody and then let's go burn people and freak the fuck out. And And Rhaenyra's like, no, I don't want to use my dragons. It's not right. I can't do it.
Okay, but here's the good thing about Jace dying.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully she goes crazy.
Please.
Just kill everybody.
Please.
Like,
it's been too goddamn long.
Become the villain at this point.
Yeah, it's okay to have moral complexity, bro. I think Homegirl's been through enough where it's like, damn, if you just start greasing random villagers, I understand.
I don't want her to be the queen, so I want her to become the villain and like become the queen and then just be overthrown or whatever.
Well, yeah, Joffrey spoiled what happened to her, so honestly, bring back King Justin Bieber, bro. King Justin Bieber,
Oh,
Joffrey for the throne.
Well, in Game of Thrones, when Tommen was king, you wanted Joffrey to come back.
No. I mean,
you didn't? When the High Sparrow was like doing whatever he wanted and Tommen was just getting manipulated.
Oh, in that regard, yeah, because Joffrey would not have tolerated that shit.
The High Sparrow was a very good character. Maybe like they could have developed him a bit more, but the level of frustration he generated, where it just seemed he would always get out of everything, like a rat, kind of.
He was a rat. He was a rat king, like.
Yeah, and then there was that scene where they brought the horse army to the Sept, and then like Tommen like basically gets him out of it, and then you're like, if Joffrey was here, he would just storm in and kill all these insurrectionists.
Yeah, and he would just do it, no problem, bro. Like, okay, fair point. Joffrey, over Tommen being such a little baby.
Yeah, but Tommen was a nice child.
He was a nice child, and he killed himself after Marjorie died. I'm like,
sad.
I understand, because Marjorie was really hot.
And he loved her.
He really liked, and dude, that was his chick. Like, I understand. Marjorie was really, really bad, and he was really bummed out he couldn't have that anymore.
Yeah, essentially, his mother killed his wife.
That was sick, actually. Say what you want about Cersei. She balled the fuck out at the end of... I want to say that was the end of season 6. I think she blew up the Sept.
Yeah. Well, it's like, as a single episode, that is like one of the greatest episodes of all of TV. It's just... The problem is they didn't do much with it in season 7. They were just like, Cersei is the greatest queen, and everybody in King's Landing loves her, and there are no interesting characters here anymore because they're all dead now.
It's funny, King's Landing, they became the most uninteresting location.
Somehow.
Dude, and I was rewatching because, dude, they had a bunch of reruns of Game of Thrones in preparation for House of the Dragon come out. And I was like watching, I was like, dude, this show was really fucking good.
Yeah.
Because, like, even I was like, Pedro Pascal came on screen. I'm like, dude, this dude, what happened to this guy? Because when he was Oberyn Martell, this dude was acting his ass off, bro. And it was funny. I literally came back from my trip, and I was like, oh, Game of Thrones is on. And I literally tuned in. It was right when the red wedding happened. And I was like, holy shit, dude.
Another thing that interests me
Red
about
wedding,
like seasons 1 through 4, all of Game of Thrones, but the seasons that were lower budget, even season 1, the fact that it looks better than most of House of the Dragon.
Yeah, House of the Dragon so dark and gray, and
especially like the King's Landing scenes clearly look like sets, and they just look very empty. And yes, they have higher budgets, they're bigger, they're more wide shots. However, do you actually feel like you're in a medieval city compared to Game of Thrones, where there were dark alleys there, but they still showed like things like the Red Keep? It just looked real, and they did it on a fraction of the budget.
Yeah, I mean, to your point, Nima, I feel like I see like, for example, the scene that comes to mind is Alicent and Aemon talking for the kiss, and I'm like, I feel like that like the fireplace, that's just a set, like literally it's just a wall they can just put on a trolley and just roll away. That's literally what it felt like. But here's another thing about David and Dan, dude. Those guys, say what you want about those fucking goobers, because that's what they are. They had a real commitment to realism. They like all their shit. Like they would, for example, the tent scene, where
that was cool.
Tywin, skinning the deer. They actually filmed that like in a field. That wasn't a soundstage. They put a tent up and put that shit in a field, like actual tent. And I'm like, that's the shit they'd be doing, like the commitment to realism. Like all their sets were pretty legit. They'd be shooting on site if they could. And I'm like, that'd be kind of a hassle, but you could tell it looked really good.
I have a great metaphor for bringing it back to the boxing in the UFC. It's like when a boxer gets money, he loses his passion and loses his drive.
Victory has defeated you.
That's what happened to David and Dan. When they had less money, and they had to like
They had more to prove.
they had to scrap and like make things work and had like the challenge of production. It was way harder. But when they got like loads of money and they were huge stars
and everyone was like wanking them off, like, you guys are visionaries.
Like, you're the best. You can do everything yourselves. That's when it went to their head and they're
like, what if we are?
Yeah.
And they really did lose it.
That works. You see that in business sometimes too,
all the
where,
time.
Like, companies with loads of money do terribly, but companies with like no money do great.
Yeah, it's like you have more to lose and more to prove, and you're just scrappier. I feel like you don't rest on your laurels. Because dude, David and Dan, they're like, dude, we're gonna go direct a Star Wars movie. Oh my god! I'm like, dude, fuck no, bro. Are you serious? They haven't done anything since. My god, I don't even. Can you check that? What have they done since Game of Thrones?
So they've done essentially nothing. I've checked a few months ago, actually.
Nice.
But, no one should even take an offer to direct a Star Wars movie seriously with the record of post George Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
They always like give offers, and they're 5 years later they're like, oh, that was actually just not actually.
That just wasn't even real, bro. Sorry. Or you end up just directing The Mandalorian and Grogu. And that's funny. It took them 7 years. 7 years without a Star Wars movie in theaters, and that's what we get. And I'm like, because, dude, it really was just 4 episodes of The Mandalorian thrown together. And I was like, dude, are you fucking kidding? Because I saw that, I was like, dude, that's like the safest bet ever. Like, oh, The Mandalorian. And the same thing that had Jack Black and Lizzo in it, bro, in one episode.
Yep.
And I was like, dude, what the hell are y'all doing? But the thing is, it started off pretty good. Like the scene, like there was like the Empire scene, and then they go and like track down Rhoda the Hutt in this cool like crime world setting. Even, dude, it's funny, Martin Scorsese was in it as like a 4-armed alien. He did a good job.
What the hell?
Yeah. And that was good, but then it just went off the fucking rails. Like, it went to a screeching halt because Mando got poisoned. It's funny, you barely see Pedro Pascal. He was barely in the movie, by the way. He just did some voice work, and he took his helmet off a couple times.
That's him?
Yeah.
Like, you mean he's a voice actor?
He is, yeah. He's a little voice actor of that little alien with the same little eyebrows. I thought it was a cute detail,
Wow.
And Mando basically just gets paralyzed for a movie, and there's like a good 20 minutes where he's just chilling in a hut, and Grogu's just walking around trying to get antidotes and shit.
Yeah, so I've only seen season 1, and I do remember I liked season 1 a lot, but there are many filler episodes. So is most of the film filler?
There's a good amount. Like, where we just, like, we get Rhoda. We save Rhoda. No, Rhoda gets captured. And then we go to this thing, and then, oh, no, Mando gets poisoned. And then Mando gets saved, and they have to go in. And then it's just, I don't know. I feel like they really could have streamlined it because, like, in the middle of the film, there's hella filler. Like, we basically just reset to the status quo where we save Rhoda, but he gets kidnapped again. He gets put in the Hutt torture machine or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. He looked like a glob of shit. Like, he looked like a glob of shit on my screen.
Shitto.
He really is a glob shitto. And he had probably one of the worst lines I've ever seen put to screen. Because he was like, Mando was like, I'm about to take you to your uncles. Because basically it's like the two evil villains are the Hutts, not the Empire for whatever reason. And he's like, they're gonna kill me. It's like, you're a bounty hunter, right? You can tell when people are telling the truth, right? So am I telling the truth? Like, he said that, and I was like, dude, that's what you came up with? That's the line? And there's a lot of just questionable shit like that too, bro. Like,
look at this picture of Matt Smith and Emma.
That's not Matt Smith. Oh my god, they look like they're conjoined.
They look like a lesbian couple.
Dude, they actually are a lesbian couple. They look like, you know what? They look like a lesbian. What is it? Conjoined twins. They look like conjoined twins.
And he looks like a black version of Matt
Dude, I was like,
Smith.
that's not Matt Smith. That's a really fucked up photo. Damn, you got that shit on though. Shit.
Huh?
He's a fashion demon. Whoa.
Oh, because he's black?
No.
He's a demon?
No. That's the term. He's a fashion demon. He got that shit on. I was like, wow. And who's he play? What's the name of the character?
He's Adam.
That's Adam of Hull.
There's Adam and not Adam Hull. His last name is not Hull.
Adam of Hull.
Yeah, Adam of Hull, and then there's.
And
Alan
he's dressing like
Hull.
that. You play Adam of Hull, and you're dressing like that. You fucking douchebag. You're Adam of Hull, dude. Get off my screen.
Yeah, you're a massive star.
You're a massive star with those fake dreads. Like, Oh my
That's
god.
good news. You're gonna be in the latest HBO Game of Thrones show.
Like, oh, who? Mom, I made it. Mom. Like, oh, who are you, son? I'm Adam of Hull.
How much do you think he gets paid an episode?
Dude, can you look that up?
Yeah.
I want to say like maybe 200, like 200,000 an episode. Like he can't not be getting paid. He's gonna be paid peanuts in comparison to what Matt Smith is making, or Emma Darcy is making.
Okay, if he gets paid 200 an episode, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's not publicly disclosed.
Well, how much is Matt Smith or Emma Darcy making? That should give us our little litmus, our little.
I think, yeah, she's probably making below $1 million, I would say.
I think she's making maybe $1 million an episode, dude. I wouldn't be surprised she's making $1 million an episode.
Nope.
Wow.
Not even close.
What about
200K.
What about Matt Smith?
See, he's a bigger draw.
Yeah, I think he low key, even though he's not the main character, he's making more money.
Yeah, of course, he's a bigger actor.
And he's a man. That's just how it is. Pay gap, bruh.
That 100 to 300, so it's similar to hers. That's not much.
No, they're really not getting paid much.
I get paid $400,000 an episode for this.
Dude, yeah, when I do my AI job and I fold clothes, I make about that much in a week.
Okay, but compared to Daenerys,
dude, when that show was at its peak, bro, those guys are getting fucking paid.
What did Cersei get for looking out a window? Like $2 million an episode.
Can you check that? Because, dude, yeah, they were really lining Lena Headey's pockets. She needs to be more shit, dude. She was so good.
Wait, can you believe she didn't get an Emmy?
She deserved an Emmy.
They gave it to a bad actor.
Who?
Tyrion. Peter Dinklage.
Oh, come on. Peter Dinklage is really good as Tyrion, even with his dumb little accent.
I'm actually realizing that he's not a good actor.
He's not a good actor. He's not.
Especially towards the end of the show, he was not a good actor.
Oh, come on. That's just everyone to the end of the show. But, dude, when Tyrion...
No, Cersei was at least good. The actor.
Yeah. Who's a better story than Brian the Broken? Like, dude.
He just puts on a shit accent.
His accent is really shit.
And they gave him like 8 Emmys.
Oh, come on, dude. Come on. The scene where he's on trial and he's like, I wish I could have enough poison to choke the whole lot of you.
He deserved one for that.
That season.
He did not deserve one instead of Cersei in the last season.
I agree. I couldn't agree with. Because in the last season, bro, Cersei actually was fucking trying. Say what you want. Peter Dinklage knew that shit was bullshit, and he decides, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to make sure other dwarfish people, actors with dwarfism, can't work. Fuck them.
He's such a... See, that...
They don't even like him.
No, but that's like peak left-wing mentality.
Yeah, it's like, dude, be more politically correct and don't hire dwarfish actors, but I'm going to fuck over my own people.
He was like...
That was so stupid.
He was like, I'm going to be outraged about this, and I'm going to make a decision for you all.
Yeah, it's like, I know better than you guys.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, fuck no, dude. That's why, literally, like, they had those crappy CGI dwarfs in the Snow White movie.
Yeah, and, like, why do people listen to him? He's just a guy.
He's just a dude.
Okay, so she got paid $1.2 million to look out a window. That's a good job.
Man, I guess HBO is like, hey, man, we have to make some shitty CGI dragons, so we can't pay you hella. My bad.
Oh, Dinklage got paid the same amount, and he had way more lines.
Yeah.
So they were kind of acknowledging she was better.
Yeah.
What about Daenerys?
Dude, it's pitch black outside, bro. Big Kev must have left.
Yeah, we'll end the show in a few minutes.
No, let's keep it going, dude. We're stuck here forever.
500 to $1 million, so she got a pay cut.
Wow. I wonder how... Yeah, what did HBO justify that? It's like, dude, we just don't have the money for it.
What do you think about her as an actress?
Emma Darcy?
No, forget her.
Emily Clark? Yeah, Emma Clark?
I think, okay, but Emma Darcy is not as good as you claim.
No, she's fine,
She does a lot of emoting and making sad faces and, like, crying to get through the performance. But
she's good, but she's no Olivia Cook. Olivia Cook is great.
Olivia Cook, though, has been neutered.
She really is trying with this shitty script.
She was better in season 1 where she was grabbed the knife.
Everyone was better in season 1, Nima.
Okay, but Amelia, what do you think about her as Daenerys?
Dude, she nailed Daenerys. She was great in like every scene.
I nailed Daenerys, am I right?
Yeah, I mean, man.
I'm a massive star on this network.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I think they're gonna have to call the authorities on you, Neem Doc. Dude, I mean, I'm not like Khal Drogo, bro. Literally, like, Jason Momoa, like, He had to go to bat for her, actually. I think they wanted her to do more nude scenes, and Jason Momoa was like, yo, chill, to David and Dan or something like that. I don't know the full story. But
I thought you were going to say Jason Momoa said, I want her to do more nude scenes.
I mean, I understand, dude. I understand. She's gorgeous. But I think she's great as Daenerys, but anything else she's been in, I'm like, what happened?
There's a debate in my mind, like, who's hotter? Cersei or Daenerys?
Oh, Daenerys. It's night and day.
See, most people would say Daenerys, but I think it might be Cersei's personality.
I think I got to think for evil women.
Yeah.
I also kind of like my women a little eviler. But Cersei is just batshit crazy in a way that's not sexy. Like literally, bro. And plus, they made her do the walk of shame. Like, are you still like?
No, she didn't. She was not hot after she got her hair cut, but when she had her long
locks,
there's something about her that was beautiful.
Yeah, she was beautiful, but dude, Robert never gave a fuck. He was too busy hung up on Lyanna Stark. You know, was actually
wasn't pretty. Wasn't that pretty?
Lyanna Stark? Yeah, in the flashback, the one scene we saw of her, she's all right.
Yeah.
I think she just gave birth, dude. I think,
that line from Robert, he says, like,
gods, I was strong then.
No,
or what was it? Big tits for Bessie.
In my dreams, I kill him every night.
Yeah.
He says at her grave about Rhaegar Targaryen. That's a good line. That actor is amazing.
Dude, he was great. It's such a shame that we didn't get more of him. But I understand why, Bobby B had to die. Same thing with Vizzy T. That's some of the strongest actors always seem to fuck off after the first season.
Hey, so season 8, I was actually somewhat rooting for Cersei. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Maybe it's my political mind, but...
Your beautiful mind.
My political mind. I just thought towards the end, I didn't have enough emotionally connected to Daenerys. I thought she was just not as good of a character. And I thought what she was actually planning to do was never going to be good.
Like, break the wheel.
Well, she was like, I'm going to let all these foreign hordes that like raping people all day into my kingdom.
Oh yeah, the Khalasar.
Yeah, the Khalasar. We're just gonna bring all over these illegal immigrants.
Dude, all right. You should go to Ireland and talk to them about that shit. They would hear you out.
And no, she was like, yeah, we're gonna bring like basically a Mongol horde, and they're just gonna like rape and pillage so I can become queen.
Oh, dude, I mean, how different is that from Westeros? Everyone's getting fucking raped in Westeros.
Yeah,
right?
but not to the same extent. Like, the Khalasar believes in, like, sex slavery and, rape as a means of, like, victory.
True, okay.
At least
true.
in Westeros, it happens mainly as, like, collateral damage, and, like, it's still viewed very negatively, at least by...
Rape is still rape, dude.
Oh, yeah, sure, but it doesn't happen systemically in a normal army.
Fair point. I mean, I think, dude, Daenerys, like, I think she had enough respect for them. She's like, yo, if she really wanted that, she could shut it down.
I don't believe she could.
I think she could.
They would lose respect for her.
Nah, dude, she got a fucking dragon. Like, she has dragons.
That's part of their culture. They believe in, like, when you win, you just rape everybody and take sex slaves. That's what the first season was.
I was about to say, why does George R.R. Martin, every story he has either has rape or incest in it? Like, even Elden Ring, he did a lot of work on that story. Rape and incest.
It's part of life.
But he's really into it.
It's part of especially medieval life.
Very true. It's like, dude, it's like your story, though. You can make the story whatever you want. It's like, yeah, I want that shit to have rape and incest in it.
I do think about that sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, if I was a writer, would I
do the same
talk
thing?
about stuff like this?
Would I do that to the extent that George... I understand. I think it works for Cersei and Jaime. But, like, would I do it? Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
They're two hot people, but I don't know if the incest is hot in Eamster.
Oh, God.
Like, dude.
You don't know what they are. They're just actresses.
They're just actors, bro. They're like, love is love.
I don't know.
Dude, actually, I knew a guy who defended incest once, and I was like, play tell. I was like, well, they're not hurting anybody.
I don't get why. Listen, if you're going to defend other forms, what's wrong with incest?
Defend other forms.
If it's consensual between
it is consensual. It's just gross. It's just like, that's just biologically fucking wrong. But, like, the only thing that was fucked up was when
why not?
What's her face? When Joffrey died, and then Jaime came and was like, yo, I want you. And I was like, on his son's grave, no less.
I think incest is going to be somewhat normalized.
Wow.
Actually, well, I don't know if it will as society, but like amongst really far left people, I think it will be.
Dude, I think more against far right, bro. Like, let's look at like Elon Musk, bro. He's got like
How's that incest?
He about to have he's got 14 kids. He's gonna start
that's not
date. He's gonna start. Plus he's the trillionaire. He can do what the fuck he wants.
It's not incest though.
No.
That's just having kids.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna start tapping those kids, bro. He's like he dress you up like
Grimes.
Grimes.
Is this a fantasy?
No, I'm like, dude, he's probably gonna do some weird shit. What do you mean by the lefty one? Like, who do you think?
Well, I know for a fact there are very far left people that do justify that.
Like who?
Not a specific person, but very intellectual people.
Who, bro? Like,
I don't have names, no more than I have names of people that would justify pedophilia.
dude,
there are
we do got names for those. His name is Jeffrey Epstein, and Bill Gates, and all.
You know what? I doubt those people even believe it's good. I believe they would just be like,
They know it's wrong.
yeah, I think they would just be like, I'm doing it because I can do whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
But is this just going to be a show where we debate incest?
No, we should get back to the show. But just I don't know. I think incest definitely. Hey, hot take. I think incest is weird.
How about, would you think it's worse to have sex with a goat or your sister?
Let's have sex with a goat. Because the goat can't consent, bro. Goat can't consent.
So see, you're proving my point.
I mean, yeah, I just think incest is weird. I still don't think. I'm not saying.
My point that there's a way you can justify incest.
I mean, you can justify anything hard enough.
Yeah, but you can reasonably justify it.
Oh, you can reasonably justify the goat too.
Especially if
it's a holy goat. It's a holy goat. It's part of the religion. Fuck the goat.
Oh God, it's not.
I mean, you can do it. I'm just saying. You throw it out there.
We don't want to get. We don't want to get our heads sawed off by a Muslim from Iraq.
Dude, did you hear about that in Budapest? A guy almost he was an immigrant and he tried to behead an Irishman.
Oh, yeah.
And there was huge riots about it.
Oh yeah, the Muslim.
Yeah, and then there's also the rape gang
report. It wasn't Budapest. It was
no, it was
Belfast.
It was Belfast. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's happened in England and other European.
Yeah, and the rape gang report too, which is so fucking crazy.
Yeah, there are Islamic radical immigrants that have done crazy that hasn't really come to America because our pool of Muslim immigrants is a lot better than the one they get. Theirs from Pakistan, which has I think 80% inbreeding.
Are you serious? You look that up, dude. Is that true? So no, seriously, the rape report is so crazy, dude. That shit is nuts.
Oh, it's 60.
60% for the country?
No, that's not bad. I thought it was 80.
Bro, for the country, and how many people are in Pakistan?
Probably 80 million.
Holy
maybe.
fucking shit!
So, obviously, that will create problems.
Yes.
But other than that, I mean, there's just more Islamic radicals in Pakistan than some of the places we've gotten ours, but they're just more assimilated. Holy shit, there's 250 million.
Okay, and 60% of them are inbred. Holy fuck, dude. Let's do the math on that. What is 60% of 200 million?
It's 140 something.
Bro.
Or 150 maybe.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So you were telling me it's hot when white people do it.
No, that's not what I said. You're putting incest in my mouth, Nima.
It's only hot if it's it's not hot when it's white people that have no money. It's hot when it's Cersei and Jaime are lords and ladies.
I don't know about that shit was ever hot.
You know it was.
Them fucking dude. Well, they pushed Bran out a window 5 seconds later. That's low-key a super boner killer. That they pushed Bran and immediately killed him.
Well, you admit Daenerys and whatever.
Oh, Jon, yeah. So I'll admit that.
You're okay with aunts and nephews?
I guess, it's a fictional setting, and it's just
it's all fictional. That's why I'm saying it's hot.
Yeah, I mean, you can have that opinion. I just think Daenerys and Jon Snow actually have some interesting chemistry going on there.
You don't think Jaime?
Oh, no, they definitely did, but it's just their shit was way ickier.
Yeah, it was icky, but that makes it even better.
I mean, for you, maybe. To each their own. I think you're more of a sick puppy than I am. Even though I think I'm more, maybe my shit is less incest-focused.
Why is it so hot in here?
Oh, because, dude, we're talking about incest getting hot. You want to take your shirt off?
No,
God. Come on, let's get freaky, dude. I don't know, it's just these lights really,
These lights. Okay, so what's the next topic?
I guess we got to finish the thing. I think Jace Loki died because I think honestly I didn't feel really all that much because I'm like, oh, that's a bummer. But what did he do really, besides this episode. Like, I think in season 2, he flew over to the north and talked to them.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. But like, what else? And get a little mad when the guy called out his mom rightfully for being a whore and them for being bastards.
Wait, what was that?
Remember the guy who was like, her children are
Oh,
bastards.
yeah. That's a good part.
Yeah.
No, have you actually seen Jace's death yet?
Yeah, he got shot in the neck with the arrow. Yeah, I saw that.
So you saw it like a couple hours ago?
Yeah, I saw it a couple hours ago.
Oh, well, for me, I thought the way it was directed was kind of sad because it
was shot really well.
Yeah, and I thought it was sad he lost his pet.
Yeah, his dog.
Yeah.
They're basically just big dogs.
Yeah, they're. I'm kind of like getting it because originally people were making a big deal about the dragons, but now I kind of do get it. It is sad when they die.
Yeah, they're beautiful creatures,
Yeah, but I'm not getting like the design of the dragons being that cool.
I think Sheep Stealer looks sick. Like, I think the underbite dude, like, you see this dragon, like, dude, he's gonna be a problem.
To me, they all look the same.
Oh, what about the Damon's dragons? What's this dragon like? I know the nickname's like the Fire Worm or something, but his dragon looks cool with the long neck.
Oh, his is ugly.
Yeah, I know. Come on, his dragon looks sick.
I like the gold one.
Oh yeah, Sunfire.
Yeah, that was a cool one, and they had a cute relationship. Like, he kind of like grabs her neck.
Yeah.
Sounds so weird, but and then they go fly off, and
then you die, and it's horrible.
Gets burnt.
Yeah, it was a funny deal. It's like, yo, my dick exploded. Like,
I'm not a fan of that whole thing.
I don't think you needed to mention that.
Yeah, I know, but he was like holding his crotch in this episode. Did you see?
In the
carriage.
In the carriage, I didn't see that.
It was a little uncomfortable, and I felt they were like making fun of it, and it was just like,
yeah. When he hit the corner, he was like,
they didn't make fun of Shirako Lohar.
No, she's like, no.
I don't know if that actor or actress has chopped it off.
Wow.
I'll put that in her YouTube comments.
You should go ask her, dude, and see what happens.
You know your cock.
Yeah, it's like, dude. Have you seen Ace Ventura: Pet Detective?
No.
Dude, that movie has aged so badly.
Why?
Like, because the main villain is like trans, and they find out like she's trans because Jim Carrey lifts up her skirt. It's like, there's Mr. Winky, and it's like the thing. It's like, that's the worst hemorrhoid I've ever seen. No, like, it's like through her underwear.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And then like everyone in the precinct starts like spitting up because the whole joke is like she will sleep around and get her way. They start spitting and washing their mouths, and I was like, whoa, whoa.
Well, I had this friend named Samir who he was like really left wing as it turned out, but he never spoke. So I was fine to keep him around.
Yeah, it's like a little monkey.
But he was like telling me that like Silence of the Lambs is super transphobic.
No, that's not true.
Well, how do you differentiate anything that's like, if there's a trans character in something that is not like a paragon of virtue, like Shirako Lohar?
Yeah, the mud wrestling pirate.
Yeah, where she's like better than everybody and she's a leader.
Even though I think she lost the Olympics to the oppression Olympics to the sea snake. Yeah, that wasn't big enough.
Oh no, she beat the sea snake. She lost to Alan.
Yeah, still lost, dude. Like,
the sea.
Black don't crack, bro.
Yeah, well, I don't know about black don't crack. I have a black cousin, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
And they got this little African gene in the Gobada family.
I mean, I'm not blood related to him because it's my aunt's son, and the husband is black.
So that wouldn't be incest if you and him,
What?
Yeah.
We're first cousins. Well, well, I think in the Abrahamic religions, technically you can have sex with your third cousin.
Oh, so God's cool with that.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. So I think Daenerys is the third cousin.
It's not like forbidden. I think just in modern times in Judaism and Christianity, it's not done anymore.
Okay.
But in Islam, it's still very common. Shout out to Pakistan.
Yeah.
But God doesn't hate you for it. So if you got any third cousins.
Got any particularly curvaceous third cousins laying around, giving the words out, God's cool with it. So you can't even be mad. Holy shit, dude. What else was I gonna say? What were we talking about earlier? The sea snake? Yeah, the pirate. And what was the thing say before the pirate?
Just talking about cock. Does she have it anymore?
Oh yeah, that's right. Immediately off the dome, dude. God, what was I gonna think? Yeah, the Ace Ventura shit is crazy. I think something about that. I don't know.
Oh, Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs. Thank you. That boot, by the movie's own admission, Buffalo Bill technically isn't transgender,
Right.
but he thinks he is, which is like, don't they think they're transgender too? Like, are you actually transgender? But isn't it just like a state of mind, like, oh, I want to be this?
So, according to like the modern trans movement, he would be considered trans.
Yeah, isn't he actually transgender? But he's trying to be transgender. He just happens to be a serial killer who is transgender.
Well, so the modern trans movement believes you don't need a diagnosis. It's about self-identity. But like, I think back in the day,
You
back
needed
in
like
the
a
day-
official.
Yeah, like back until like 5 years ago or something.
Yeah.
There was like a diagnosis of gender dysphoria where you would be considered a transsexual.
Oh, like Dr. Frankenfurter.
Whatever. But
Yeah.
that whole like diagnosis thing and the whole term transsexual is like considered bad
Offensive now. Yeah.
now. And
Wonder, why is that offensive? Transsexual.
I don't. It just became an offensive term for a transgender person.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like considered outdated or something.
Okay, that's true. It's like Oriental for an Asian person.
I don't get what's wrong with Oriental.
Well, yeah, you're from the Orient. You know?
Yeah, Orient is better.
I think it was just used. I think maybe transsexual was used in that same way.
Oriental is what people mean when they say Asian. They don't mean like all people from Asia.
Yeah, it means like what is the Orient again?
It's East Asia, like China, Vietnam, the Koreas.
Oh, that is what they mean.
Japan.
I just think people may use it historically to like demean them, and that's why they changed it. Same thing with probably transsexual. It's like, I guess maybe I don't know. I'm not a transgender historian.
Yeah, I'm not either, but I know like the basic politics around it. The character in Silence of the
Buffalo
Lambs
Bill
is Hannibal says he's not a genuine transsexual. He's like a manic depressant, and he thinks he's a transsexual.
He has like borderline personality disorder.
And
or
he has
something.
like fetishes and stuff.
Yeah.
This is such a weird
conversation. I know. It just.
It's all very.
And it all comes from the pirate.
All very seedy.
I know. Very seedy episode today.
Yeah.
But it's just House of the Dragon, man. It's a seedy show full of sex, blood, and violence.
Do you want to do every single episode a review?
I'm actually so down for that.
I would like to.
I would like to do that as well.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. We can get some guests on. You bring some friends. I can bring some of my friends.
Yeah, Eric is welcome anytime.
I know he he wants to be on the show. I know
He's
you'd
very
love to see
funny.
him. He is funny, dude. He's gonna make his day that you said that. He's like, he must be funny. He's Mr. Funny.
He is funny.
Yeah.
And he has he has funny mannerisms, I would say.
Yeah, he is interesting. His mannerisms. Get this. His parents. He's Brazilian, so his parents first tried to teach him Portuguese when he was a kid, but eventually the students the school's like, no, you actually, to be a student, you're gonna have to learn English. So he had to go unlearn that and teach him English. That's why he sounds the way he does.
You think he has an accent?
No, he has a bit of a lisp.
Oh, he's a lisp.
Slight lisp. If you know him for long, you can hear it. It's like that. He told me like, yo, that's why.
Interesting. I think it'd be cool to teach your kid a language that you don't know.
Yeah.
Simultaneously.
That'd be a fun learning activity. Like learn a new language with your kid, or maybe learn Arabic in Star Wars, bro. Just be a chud.
Arabic
That's like the writing.
Galactic Basic.
Yeah, Galactic Basic.
Oh,
Or
God,
learn
so
Hutton. Was it Huttonese?
Huttese.
Huttese. Or
On a different note, I think Valerian sounds like shit.
Valerian sounds stupid. She's like Jakaris.
It sounds nowhere near as good as Lord of the Rings.
Well, that's because Tolkien knew how to write a fucking language.
I know he was a linguist, and he was.
Was he actually a linguist?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
That's...
No, I believe you.
I don't believe myself.
Oh, okay.
I always fact check myself.
Like I can make a joke about a certain group of people, but I won't.
So yeah, he was an English. Hold on. Yeah, he was an Oxford professor who specialized in the history of Indo-European languages. He said he was somewhat of a linguist.
Is that why he made all the orcs like, yo, they're basically brown? Like, that's literally what he said. Like, yo, the orc people, they're basically the fucking Africans, and I hate them. Like, that's literally what he did, bro.
Are you sure?
Dude, look that up.
I've searched it up after you said that. I couldn't find
It's
much
true.
info
He
about
based them
that.
off, like, he said the features, like, he based their features off, like, Africans. And I'm like, dude, yeah, the root of
How
all
beautiful
evil.
is this? Elvish? This
Dude,
is
yeah,
Elvish,
just
right?
that's beautiful language.
It's gorgeous. It kind of looks like it looks a bit like Hebrew, but it's very
What if Tolkien's trying to say something?
it's very
The perfect race.
it has like a lot of flowy bits.
Yeah, it's like
that Hebrew
lines.
doesn't have.
Yeah, it's like crazy. He made his own language.
Let's see what's another language he did. I want to search up and compare.
And it's Elven,
What's Mordor? Mordor probably looks.
the black language, or the black tongue. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, it's so hot in here. We're gonna have to end soon.
Yeah, I'm kind of heating up.
Oh yeah, Mordor looks very similar to Elvish.
Oh, that's probably just Elvish, I think, or
No,
the
this
black
is
speech.
Black speech.
Well, maybe it's like, kind of like Mordor's whole thing. It's like speech twisted by black magic.
This looks like Scandinavian runes. This is Uruk, so it's orc.
Oh, it still looks good actually. It looks more. This looks more Scandinavian, dude.
That's
Like-
what I just said.
Did you say that? Yeah, dude.
Stole what I said.
Dude, yeah, dude. I'm like, that's the whole theming of House of the Dragon. I just stole your whole shit.
All right, so let's start signing off.
Yeah, it works for me.
So we're gonna do this every week, right?
It sounds good to me. Just let me know what days are you thinking. Anything in
Do
particular?
you
I just
want
want
to
to
just
open.
do Wednesdays as a base, and if you can't do it, just tell me.
Wednesday work for me. Yeah.
Okay.
You think maybe a little earlier in the morning too? Or
In
you
the
like 5?
morning, I'm at work.
Okay. Where are you working now?
I work literally 5 minutes away at a law office.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah.
Which office?
It's called Rutan and Tucker.
Oh, are they looking for any new hires?
You can apply.
Yeah. Or like intern wise? Because I'm waiting back to hear back from the public defender's office. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks. So hopefully that'd be cool. Something. So I'm trying to get some more legal experience.
Well, go on their website, Rutan and Tucker. It is a really nice building. It's super fancy.
Okay.
Like, it's not like this at all.
It's bougie.
Yeah, it's got like a kitchen. It's got like 3 kitchens.
Nice. Dude.
Probably 20,000 square feet, 9th floor. You get free bagels for breakfast.
Nice. Are you a paralegal?
No.
Okay.
I'm just like a 3 months kind of like paid intern.
You got a
basically.
paid internship. Nice.
Yeah. I'm not actually going to go to law school. I'm just getting some money.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to start a business pretty soon.
Nice. I
Yeah.
see you, bro.
And yeah, so I would look at their thing.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I think it's been probably one of our more interesting conversations.
Yeah, we went off the rails.
I know. We usually go off the rails, but we really went off the fucking rails.
It's
this
like
time.
every episode we lose it.
I know. I kind of like the chaos of it, dude. It's like, it's fun, but it all comes back around in the end. I'd say.
Yeah, it all comes back around to
Fucking
loving
insanity.
incest.
Yeah, loving incest and dunking on House of the Dragon. Because it really should not be a 9.3. I was shocked.
That's ridiculous.
I would agree with you. I think that is completely ridiculous.
Well, what is your prediction? Let's end on this. What's your prediction? Is this season going to be a great one, or is it going to be a disappointment?
I think it's going to be better than season 2.
Okay.
That's something I can say. Better than season 1? I don't know, because I think they're still dealing with a lot of plot lines from season 2, and it's just going to weigh everything down. Like, yeah, they have the bastards, you have whatever the hell's going on between Rhaenyra and Alicent, and all the Massaria BS, and I just think it's going to weigh it down. Plus, Alice Rivers showed up again. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? You know?
Yeah, I think it's also going to be an improvement. It's going to be a good season, but not great.
I think you and I are in agreement. You and I are in agreement
But
on this issue.
we'll unravel this onion as it goes on.
As it goes.
But hold on. I was just thinking how much better Night of the Seven Kingdoms is.
Yep. And it didn't do less time, less money. I don't know, but hopefully we're surprised. I would love it if the show proves us wrong.
It's
Ryan
better
Condal,
than-
prove us wrong.
Better than season 3 of Game of Thrones. Could be.
No way.
No way. Yeah.
No way.
All right. See you guys.
Yeah. Peace out.
Bye.